Today I'm going to be going over how I found my 11 unit seller financing deal in Vero Beach. First things first is I had to know what I was looking for, my buy box. I was looking for under $4 million, over 10 units in a migration state, Florida, Texas, areas where people are moving, and I needed it to be somewhat new, 90s and above. I don't want old stuff. I don't want anything I'm going to work on a lot. After I knew what my buy box was, I had to know what financing terms I was going to be able to get so that I could underwrite this deal and make it make sense. My financing terms that I needed were not going to be through a traditional bank. I want low interest rate, low down payment, all those things that normal banks do not do. So I knew it was going to be a creative financing deal. After I found those things out, I went to the market and I looked for those different properties that were in those migration states, Texas, Florida. I fell upon this one in Vero Beach, Florida. Reached out to the realtor. He was super cool. He basically told me that the seller was open to some seller financing deals. He owned them flat out, so it was perfect for seller financing. I then negotiated terms with him, ended at 4.5% interest only payments with 12% down on a 5-year term. For knowing those things, I can punch the numbers. I was going to cash flow $300 to $3,500 a month before CapEx expenditures. So I knew it wasn't going to cash flow a ton day one, but I knew what the rents were. I knew what the rents were in the area that I could raise them. All of his units were under rent about $300 to $400 a month. So after we go in and purchase the price, I know I can raise the rents and we can get another $3,000 or $4,000 a month in cash flow. So I'd be around $7,000 to $8,000 a month. Now we're under contract. So we came to terms, everything made sense. Now it's just going through inspections, making sure there's nothing wrong with the properties. We're inspecting them this week. We inspected the properties, then we can come back and negotiate a little bit more. If something's wrong or if there's some CapEx stuff that we're gonna have to be paying for in the next little bit, we can negotiate that in the terms. It's not over. Even if it's under contract, we can still change things. We can still get more discounts and things like that out of the property. Now, obviously, this property, the plan is just to raise rents immediately. They're all month-to-month contracts, so I know that I can raise these $300 to $400 a month and get crazy cash flow ongoing.